do for our city and the surrounding areas, really. So welcome to this wonderful occasion, 75th anniversary kickoff. Big round of applause. So exciting. This great building, they were telling me they were going to maybe do it outside, and we came inside, and so we're nice and cozy in here to celebrate such a great day. Also, did y'all hear those mariachis outside? The Palo Alto College marching mariachis. They are awesome. We do have a few distinguished guests with us this morning. I'd like to acknowledge college presidents, Dr. Rick Baser from Northwest Vista. Are you here? Okay, yeah, I know I saw Dr. Robert Garza from Palo Alto. We do have Dr. Robert Vela from SAC. Here, Doctor. And Dr. Adina Williams-Lawston from St. Philip's. We also have the Alamo College's Foundation Board members, Dr. David Johnson, here, and Marta Tijerina. I'm not sure if she's here as well, but thank you all for all that you do as well. At this time, we'd like to now join me in welcoming the Alamo College's District Board of Trustees Chair, Mr. Marcelo Casillas.
Thank you for that warm welcome. And good morning and welcome on behalf of the Alamo College's District Board of Trustees to our 75th anniversary kickoff. As the Board of Trustees Chair and a trustee for 17 years, I and the entire board are proud of all that the district has accomplished in the past 75 years, and we're excited to see how much more we have to look forward to in the future. In addition to my service on the Alamo College's board, I served on the South San Antonio School Board as president, vice president, and secretary. So I have spent many years working to improve education in our area, and I am familiar with the challenges and opportunities all of us involved in education face. I would like to recognize my fellow trustees who are here with us today. Joe Aldarete Jr., Board Vice Chair. Joe Jesse Sanchez, Assistant Secretary. Roberto Zarate. Dr. Yvonne Katz. Dr. Sprague is not here. He's the longest serving trustee. He's been here 25 years. And that makes me the second longest serving trustee at 17 years. All right, thank you. I also want to acknowledge Dale Sampson. He's our alternate student trustee. And Alejandra Gomez, our current student trustee. I would like to thank them for their role in providing outstanding leadership, following in the footsteps of the trustees who had led the district over the last 75 years, including many who are remembered as extraordinary community leaders as well. At every opportunity, the board has supported efforts by the district and the colleges to empower students for success and to enhance performance excellence in every facet of our operations. Our efforts have led us as an entire district and colleges to be recognized for excellence in education at the local, state, and national level. With the outstanding leadership team we have in place, I am confident that we'll continue to achieve new levels of excellence in order to support the success of our students, which will in turn empower our diverse communities for success. On behalf of the boards, I congratulate all of you for this hard work and commitment that has built on the success of those who founded the district and will continue to take us even further on our journey to realize our vision. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Casillas. We do have a few VIPs that are in the audience this morning. I know we have Mary Dennis, the mayor of Live Oak. Thank you for being here. We also have some former and current elected officials from San Antonio. If you are out there, please stand so we may recognize you. I know I saw Ray Saldana was out there. Yes, awesome. Well, thank you all for being here as well to support Alamo Colleges. At this time, I'd like to now bring up the Chancellor of the Alamo Colleges District, Mr. and Dr. Mike Flores.
Good morning, buenos dias. How are y'all doing? All right. Got a full house. This is like standing room only here, literally and figuratively. So I just want to thank you for being here with us. We're fortunate to both honor our legacy, but also prepare for the promise of the future. And so when we think about a city renowned worldwide for its history, today we are celebrating a history of our own. And admittedly, Alamo College's district is a little younger than San Antonio or even Bexar County, right? But in our 75 years, we've garnered not only recognition for what we've done and support from our community, but also have been recognized across Texas, across the United States, and even globally. And so I want to thank all of those here present, colleagues, trustees, community and business leaders, each and every one of you for the role that you've played in ensuring that we've been successful. And who could have imagined in 1945 what opportunity each of our now 5 colleges and the Alamo Colleges District would have brought to our community. So think about this, and I had to read this a couple of times for it to sink in, because we often think just of the present, that we just suddenly arrived here of where we are, but it actually is a legacy of several decades of work and actually even over 100 years of effort if we look at 2 of our colleges and what they've done. So in 1945, the state legislature in Austin made it possible for junior college districts to be created, and then an election was held. And St. Philip's Junior College and what was then San Antonio Junior College formed the San Antonio Union Junior College District, which assumed oversight of both colleges in 1946. At this time, what we now know as SAC, right, a San Antonio College, had less than 500 students. Wow, 500. And was not yet located at its present site on North Main. St. Philip's College, and I hope I get this right, Dr. Lawson. St. Philip's College was founded in 1898 by Bishop James Steptoe Johnston. Does that sound about right? All right. All right, y'all. Began with fewer than 20 students attending a class in a house in La Villita. Yeah, in La Villita. And moved to its present location in 1917. The district's first board meetings were held at the office of W.W. McAllister, who then, there was no Open Meetings Act at that time. Where's our attorney? There you are, Ross. Was held at the office of Mr. McAllister, who served as board president. And later on, the board met actually at SAC's current location, and then actually in the Heritage Room at St. Philip's College. The district's first offices were located at 801 West Houston, and then 201 West Sheridan location, and other buildings and facilities were added over the years. And only until 2019 were we fortunate, with the leadership of the board, to actually have all of us together here in our present location at 2222 North Alamo. So if we look at what's happened with just the leadership of the board and the offices for the district, think about the 5 colleges. So along the way, St. Philip's College from 1898 then added the Southwest campus. The district grew to 5 colleges, from St. Philip's College and San Antonio College to Palo Alto College in 1985. And then Northwest Vista College in 1995, and then right after that, Northeast Lakeview College, right, within the 2000s. Thank you, Mayor. This year we broke ground for a six, not college, but training center and campus, which is the Southside Education and Training Center, which joins our original, which is the Westside Education and Training Center, which will soon be housed in a larger new facility with an investment of $23 million. And 500 students, 20 students, imagine 100,000 students, because that's what we serve now. We're the largest provider of workforce education in our area, and we're the largest institution of higher education and opportunity within not only South, but also Central Texas. We've been recognized with awards and honors both at a district and most importantly at each of our 5 colleges. And they're too numerous to name, but I'm just going to tick off a few of those. So STAR, Bellwether, TAPE, or the Texas Award for Performance Excellence, imagine Achieving the Dream, Leader College, Aspen Prize, Rising Star, Aspen Top 150, and so many more. And we know that all of us together, all 5,000 faculty and staff with 100,000 students, community leaders, our trustees, were able to recognize and honor last year those 75 years of effort. But for the college district as a whole to be recognized with the United States Performance Excellence Award and to win, and we're the only ones, the only community college district within the United States to be recognized with the 2019 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award. So I'm bringing it home. And now with the launch of Alamo Promise, more than ever, the Alamo Colleges District serves as a catalyst for economic and social mobility of our neighbors, family, and friends, and the continued economic prosperity of our community. So it's been a journey over 75 years, and we have many reasons to celebrate and many reasons to be thankful for. We're fortunate that we have a shared vision from our Board of Trustees, who has articulated the importance of performance excellence and student success. And we have been supported by donors who have made it possible for many scholarships and to ensure that each and every student can have an opportunity for a college education or a post-high school credential as part of Alamo Promise. So I want to thank each of you for community members who voted us into being in 1946, who embraced us warmly over the years and demonstrated their support for approving bond issues. Imagine 2-to-1 in 2017 for a $450 million investment throughout Bexar County. So I'm going to recognize some folks, but I first want to recognize everybody who makes it possible on a daily basis. So many of them are standing and many of them are seated. So I'm going to ask you all who are seated to stand if you're one of those who are part of our current 5,000 of faculty and staff. So if you'll stand and also wave. And I know we have some retirees who are also here. So Sandy Hood, I hope you stood. Did you? Yes. All right. So, and I also want to recognize those folks who have been partners along the way with us and who have agreed to serve as ambassadors with us through this 75th anniversary. And each and every way they've contributed to the prosperity and support for our students, for the 5 colleges, the regional centers, and the district as a whole. So I want to ask the members of our 75th anniversary, it's a mouthful. So we're going to practice it. 75th Anniversary Honorary Committee, for them to stand and be recognized, please. We are privileged to have you join us and be with us throughout this year. And we are fortunate that you're with us. I'm going to ask all community leaders, so if you can stand and be recognized, superintendent and doctor and individuals, community leaders, and you all know who you are. Don't be shy. We're not shy here at Alamo Colleges District. Please stand to be recognized. So thank you all for being with us to celebrate. I want to thank you for each and every one of you for being here, because we're fortunate to honor the legacy of the last 65 years. And we're fortunate to have the promise of the future within Alamo Colleges District, to be led by a shared vision focused on student success and performance excellence, and to have colleagues who each and every day give it their all to ensure that we support 100,000 students within our community. So felicidades, you all. Congratulations, and thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Flores. At this time, we'd like to invite the Honorable Nelson Wolff, Bexar County Judge, to say a few words.
Well, congratulations on your wonderful 75-year history, but I must admit, I'm older than the college district. I hope we both have a lot of life left in us. Let me thank Marcelo Casillas for leading the board. What a strong, beautiful board that the Board of Trustees is for the college district. See Joe Alderetti served on the council. His wife, Chris, heads up the effort out at Port San Antonio, and he's given so much of his life to our community. Yvonne Katz headed up Harlandale Independent School District at one time. She's now chair of the Hot Wells Consortium. And we invite you to see the movies that were made here in San Antonio. Silent movies. I was watching one last night. They're pretty cool. When's it going to be, Yvonne?
I think it's February 5th or February 7th, out at Hot Wells.
Out at Hot Wells, so make your little note. You hear a little bit of our history there. Where's Ray Saldana? Is he still here? Ray was here just a minute ago. He's also chair of VIA today. And we're working very hard to bring to the voters an opportunity to really expand the services of VIA. I know many of your students rely on public transit. I'm sure a lot of the people that work here rely on public transit. And I believe it'll be a big benefit to education and to helping people move around the community, particularly here at the Alamo College District. With, what do you got now, 50, 70,000 students now? 100! Oh my gosh, that's terrific. And people know about the city of San Antonio, but we also have 26 other cities in Bexar County. And my favorite mayor of all of them is Mary Dennis, right here with you today. So she'll be a force in really helping support the college district as we move along, particularly on the Alamo Promise plan. We think that's a wonderful, wonderful thing to be able to offer students coming out of high school, getting into the college district, and then being able to have their tuition and everything paid for them so that they will take this opportunity. Now, you and I know that the college district is the most important education institution we have above the high school level that brings about the skills that are needed for people to survive in this economy that we have today. You cannot survive, you cannot do well unless you develop a really, really good skill, regardless of what it might be. And it's so important to do that. I see Adina here today. We work with her. We put a bibliotech that's partners with the college over there in reaching people and trying to bring them the skills that they need. They need to understand technology. They need to understand the world of the internet. It's critical today to understand those issues. And then they've got to develop skills. One of the big things we've got going now, and most people don't recognize it, we're in the thrust of being a major advanced manufacturing center. And that takes skills. It's not the old manufacturing jobs that you thought of before. They take a lot of the skills of any technician, and if we don't have that kind of workforce, we're not going to prosper. We have Toyota out there today with 7,000 people working between them and their 20 some odd different suppliers. We were just successful in bringing Navistar here, which manufactures trucks, and they'll be doing that south of downtown. They have about a 500-acre tract there. Hopefully we'll have a little groundbreaking on that sometime maybe in March, and they'll also be bringing a number of other suppliers with them. And then we got some 50,000 people working in other aspects of manufacturing. So it's going to require highly skilled workforce to be able to build on this. That's why it's so critical what happens here at the College District in providing that. We hope they decide to go on and get two more years, that's fine. But if they don't, they need to be able to go out and get a good job and live a decent life here in San Antonio. So you're the critical aspect of that. We're working now with what we call FAME, that we started working on maybe 3 or 4 years ago, bringing together, I think we got 8 manufacturers now in the county. And we had our first graduating class, I guess it was a little less than a year ago. And these students went to the College District. I think we had like 50 or so graduate. And they also, at the same time they were taking their courses, they were also working as interns, paid while they were working. So when they graduated with that 2-year degree, the job was there for them. They didn't have to go look. The job was for there, and you know what? They had no student debt. And, so and that made a big difference. And we want to expand the scope of doing those kind of things where we have employers partner with the College District that offers students an opportunity in internships or apprenticeships or whatever while they're taking the courses that are needed to develop those skills. We're either going to survive, we're either going to prosper, or we're going to go down if we don't build this workforce. And that's why it's so critical to be successful here at the College District. Mike Flores has given a really big push, and we're delighted that he's chancellor of the system, and taking on this Alamo Promise is a step forward. So I can't say enough about how I thank you, and thank you for the great work that you're doing to build us a first-class city and a first-class workforce. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. At this time, we've now reached a part of the program that's really, it touches my heart because we get to hear the student perspective, right? So the individuals that have really benefited from the Alamo Colleges. So I'd like to welcome student trustee Alejandra Gomez to say a few words.
Good morning. Can everyone hear me okay? Mics are fun. Good morning, and thank you for joining us as we celebrate the district's 75th anniversary. As a student trustee, I'm honored to be here to represent the students of the Alamo Colleges district, past, present, and future, which we have a really crazy past, and I'm really excited for our future. When I applied for the student trustee position, I was president of the Student Government Association at Northeast Lakeview College and the primary delegate for NLC on the Student District Council. I knew that becoming the student trustee would give me an opportunity to be a more impactful advocate and a voice for students of all 5 of the colleges. So I applied, and I was honored to be chosen. As student trustee, I also wanted to motivate my fellow students to get involved and participate in activities and organizations at their college and in the community. My plan right now is to earn an associate degree in teaching at Northeast Lakeview College and to transfer to either UTSA or A&M San Antonio to earn my bachelor's degree and become a teacher for life skills and special needs students. I was inspired to follow this path by my mom, who ran a daycare center from our home and from there went on to teach preschool. I saw her passion for the children she taught, and it really motivated me to pursue teaching as a career. In high school, I volunteered with students in special needs classes, and these extraordinary students and their stories and their lives gave me the opportunity to make the decision to become a teacher for these kinds of students, and it really helped me understand what my goal was in life. College was something I wasn't sure about at first. I had quite a few obstacles getting here. Whenever I graduated high school, my father was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. And so I had to take a few years off of school and help him get to his chemo treatments. He had passed away in 2017, and financial security in my family was a really tough thing, and I wasn't sure what I could do or what path to take. Everything was just kind of a blur. And then I found the Alamo Colleges District. My time at Northeast Lakeview College and my experience on the Alamo Colleges District Board and with the district in general have given me a greater appreciation for the wonderful opportunities that the colleges have to offer to everyone in our community, and the importance of the Alamo Colleges District as part of that community for 75 years. I've personally benefited from the excellence in education at NLC and the attention I've received, and these benefits are available to students at all of the colleges. Everyone that's here and everybody that works with these students is passionate about what they do, and they mean it whenever they say students first. They've helped to make Alamo Colleges District a great place for anyone to start their college journey and prepare for a career that will give them and their families a brighter future. This has been the story for me and so many students who have come before me, and it will continue to be the success story of many who will come after me. I want to thank the board, the district leadership, Dr. Flores, Dr. Garcia, Dr. Adelina Silva, and Ms. Rodell Asher, who have helped me as a student leader, Dale Sampson, my alternate student trustee, who's been a partner and great friend through all of this, and everyone that I've been able to come across and has helped me on my journey. I'm proud to be an NLC and Alamo Colleges District student, and I thank you all for inviting me to be a part of this historic celebration.
Thank you, Alejandra. At this time, I'd like to invite Dr. Flores and Board Chair Marcelo Casillas to unveil a plaque that will be dedicating the mosaic in honor of the 75th anniversary.
All right, so it's my pleasure to join Chairman Casillas to dedicate a festive mosaic. Have you all seen it? All right. So this is a formal unveiling. So the festive mosaic created by local artist Oscar Alvarado. It's in honor of our 75th anniversary, and his design features stained glass. The mosaic itself, it's reminiscent of stained glass. It has the colors of all 5 of the colleges in the district. So in a way, what it does is unites each and every one of us, each individual piece, into a collective whole that's better together, into one striking piece of art. And so we want to thank Mr. Alvarado for sharing his vision and talent with us in the creation of his artwork, which is a perfect signature for our 75th anniversary. Is Mr. Alvarado here? No, he wasn't able to join us this morning. And so I don't know if we have a... Oh, there he is. Oscar, do you want to come up? We have a plaque that we're going to unveil that will mark the dedication of your work. And so we're going to go ahead and do that. I don't know if we need a drum roll. I know somebody's good with a rocket launch. But, there we go. All right.
It's only just begun, right? How exciting. Thank you all once again for joining us for this great celebration and for all of your support of the Alamo Colleges District. I'd also like to thank all of our speakers and all the VIP and designated distinguished guests that have joined us here this morning, and the community, right? Thank you. Let's give a round of applause for you who've worked so hard to support this great future of San Antonio. I also want to thank all those who helped to make this celebration such a success, especially the 75th Anniversary Planning Committee. Jessica Barnes, our event coordinator. Jessica, thank you. And the District Communications Office and our Department of Public Safety. So thank you all so much. So, yes, round of applause. So during the coming year, there will be about 75 events at the district and the 5 colleges to continue celebrating the 75th anniversary. So be on the lookout for that. I know that you can find more information on those events at alamo.edu/75. And so there'll be a list of all those events that are taking place this year. Also this year, big round of applause, Palo Alto College will be 35, celebrating the 35th anniversary for Palo Alto. And one more anniversary this year, Northwest Vista College, 25 years, celebrating those 2 colleges as well. At this time, we'd like to take a group photo, so we're going to invite our speakers and the honorary committee members to gather here in front of the mosaic for a group photo. They'll be available also for media interviews and photos after the event. Look at y'all fancy. Look at that. Will be available for interviews and questions. That's exciting. Also, we invite you to stick around and join us for some refreshments and just some good fellowship with each other as we continue to celebrate 75 years. Felicidades, Alamo Colleges. If our guests would please come to the front.
Where do you want to put it? Right here.
We're going to take our orders.
We'll all get before
We're
you
going to take
all
our
get
orders.